Boy, you know what it is. Your favorite cousin checking in, Young Jock in the streets morning takeover. I got some real ones with me, man. Miss Shanika, you know, she gonna say what's on her heart. She can't hide it. She wear her heart on her sleeve. Bless her heart. Yes. And my partner, shouted. This man here, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I never know when we gonna get kicked off the air because this man might say anything at any time. And in the building with us this morning, man, we got one of the biggest, brightest stars budding out of our hometown of Atlanta, gorgeous. I'm talking about, man, on his way to be considered top tier super producer, man, Atlanta's own Grammy award winning ATL Jacob. That boy walked in like he was on the set a while and out. You ready to get it going? What's up, Jacob?
What's up?
How you doing this morning, man?
Smooth.
Jacob, you're in the building, man. Finally got you up here.
Yeah, man. Been a minute.
Yeah. So look, man, we're gonna get right into this, man. The world has been hearing your name for some years now. And your name has been attached to some of the biggest records in the last couple of years. I mean, whether it be radio, whether it be club, whether it be somebody going on a drill, your name is attached to these records, man. You got to tell us, what is the secret sauce? How you just wake up one day and just suddenly, because I mean, I was around you, Jacob, and I was like, yeah, this ATL Jacob, bro gonna be that guy. Not realizing you was already that guy, because some of these records was already in the oven. They was already just waiting to be released. What's up, man? Talk to us about it.
I just motivated, stay motivated. You know, I'm never not working. I'm always working, like, ideas always coming, like, so it's like, by the time I make the beat, it just come out like I'm venting to the piano.
Venting to the piano.
Yeah.
Wow. Jacob, you real secretive, but you very transparent. One thing I say about you, you one of those people, you don't mind telling your truth, right?
Right.
But you so humble. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. We sitting in a very nice restaurant in New York. We sitting at the table. Julie Greenwald, Craig Cowman, Lon Ray, and other people, Kaiser.
Yeah, was it Kaiser?
And we talking. We just throughout some. We just talking, having a conversation. And I hear you start. You said something. I was like, yeah, man. You know, he doing everything. They didn't realize who they was talking to until this man said, yeah, I got records with y'all already in the pipeline. So I didn't even notice. So I look at Jacob, I'm like, oh, true, do tell. He's like, yeah, I think I got something with Kodak. I looked, I was like, you do? You went to naming other names, and next thing you know, it seemed like we walked away from that table, and within 6 months, you had one of the biggest records with Kodak, man.
Yeah.
What was it like working with Kodak?
Man, you know, it's our vibe, you know, we just clicked, like, even from when we first met. So it's like, he give me like the same vibe like when I work with like Future, like family vibes. It'd be the same thing, like just genuine vibes. You know, sometimes when they work, we just talk. We'll sit on the phone for like an hour, just talk or something. Like,
just talk, just trying to hear each other out.
Yeah.
Know the thought process, know it yet.
Yeah.
So what's it like working with Jacob when you go in the studio? Because you saying that it's real vague. What's it like? What's a session like with Jacob? Because these people want to know. They want to know what that look like. You
know, I'm so controlling with my music. I know artists got their thing, so I'm going to let the artists do their thing. And then by the time they're done, I'm going to just do my thing. I don't even want you in the room sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you one of them?
Because it's like you going to be like, oh, no, do this. Why you want to switch it? What I'm doing is both for our art. I just let you do your thing. Now I'm going to do it like this. Wait till I'm done, then hear it, and then see.
So the process is you make initial beat, then they rap on it. Then you go in and produce it out and drop the beat and do all that.
Yeah, you know, you got post-production. It might be a whole different beat, too, by the time, like a whole completely different beat.
You coming in expecting this and get that.
So I'm very curious, who and how did your trademark signature come? ATL Jacob, I mean, that alone is genius. But how did that come about?
You know, the artist Young Scooter, we did a song like 2017, 2018. And he was rapping on my beat. So he had just loaded up. I walked in the room, looked at him. So he like ATL Jacob, but he's rapping it. I'm not even knowing. And he like, shout out to the ops, assalamu alaikum. But then that was him saying what's up. But then he just kept it on the song.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to know, you are pretty young. You're 20, what?
I just turned 24.
Okay, well, when was your birthday?
December 10th.
Okay, all right, Sagittarius.
Yeah, they call us Sagittarius. I don't know why.
You are. You guys are. I dated one. Every time they say Sagittarius, I get, it just crumble. Yeah.
Well, I love y'all personally. So I want to know, how does a young producer get in the likes of Future? Because you started out as a in-house producer for him. How do you garner the attention of such a big artist?
You know, it's just like we met when I was in high school, so it's like he ain't. You know, when a big artist meet a kid, like they don't know what their intentions is they doing this just to be around? Is they doing this for clout? Like Future tell you, I ain't never asked him for a dime. I never in my life asked him for a picture. Like ever said, hey, let's take this picture. I never did that in my life. And so it's like, I just know my place. Like I'm the producer. I know my goal. Like I'm here to help you so you can help me. And that always been my goal. So I ain't never get caught up in like no hype or nothing. Even to this day, like we went out to the club the other day, but like he went to another club. I went back to the studio to work. So,
Right.
Like, I don't never get caught up in the hype.
So, but how did he know that you had that heat?
What's crazy? I don't know. It's just like he knew, because I remember one time we had like a real serious talk. Well, we had a lot of serious talk, but this particular talk, he was just like, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. You one of my favorite producers to work with, like creatively. He was like, ever. And I was just like, I don't know if he was saying it to motivate me or just really just talking, but maybe. So it's like, I don't know. He just knew.
Okay. So more important, how did y'all meet?
We met through Casino, his brother. I met Casino. He literally would just see me making a beat. He was like, man, you hard. Who is you?
Who is you?
He was like, I want to sign you. You got to meet Future. That's the first thing he said. I swear to God. And then a week later, I met Future.
Oh, wow.
I was at high
Shouts
school.
out to the boy Casino.
Yeah, man. Shout out Casino.
So you've been producing for Future since you was in high school?
Yeah, since senior year.
Damn, well, you must have got voted most likely to succeed.
Now what's crazy, like, folks ain't even know, like, I was, like they knew I made beats, but, like, I ain't really mess with a lot of people, like.
Okay.
Like, I was cool with people, but, like, only, like, even how I am now, like, if we cool, then we cool. Like, I'm not cool with your partners. Your partners is not my partner. Your girlfriend's not my girlfriend. All that, like,
All that.
it's only me and your relationship. So it was like certain people that I was cool with that knew, but other than that, like, man, nobody believed I was working with Future because I ain't asked for no picture for proof.
So did they hit you? Do they hit you up now and be like, "Hey man, you remember me?"
Yeah, I be getting like certain DMs. They be like, "Bro, we went to school together," or I see like comments, or I even seen like a couple TikToks. Someone was like, they did a whole TikTok like ATL Jacob back in high school, and showing like yearbook pictures.
They done did their research. So tell me this. All right. So you're a pretty guarded guy. Any relationship? You got a girlfriend?
Nah, not right now. No.
So in your oats.
I'm just chilling. I'm just in the mode where, like, you know, as you go up, more and more women come. So your trust is super messed up. As far not trusting as in like, I can't trust this girl, but it's more like, what are your intentions? Because where was you 6 months ago?
Yeah.
Where was you before you heard this song?
Oh, I was in Future Studio.
And if you were with my brother, that's cool. Then you my friend.
Okay. So here we are. It's 2023. We talking to ATL Jacob now, not as the up and coming producer. You established at this point. You got a Grammy, you got a couple Grammy nods, all types of awards. What, producer of the year, Double XL, producer of the year, 2022 BET Hip Hop. What is the mission now? What's the goal now? Because I'm hearing, I'm gonna say this. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I heard a new album. I sat in the studio with you, and I heard a lot of records. And I ain't gonna lie to you. the first song you let me hear when I first met you, the first song you was rapping, I was like, it was cool because I said to myself, he got something, but I don't know if he's really found the sound of what he's doing. And now when I heard this music, I was like, yeah, bro, like rappers are in trouble. But it's like the Kanye thing almost. Remember when Kanye came, he was just a producer kind of. Well, he was a producer, but when he hit with the rap, it was like,
wow.
Oh shit, that's.
So you rapping?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I almost want to say more, but I think I should let you just. It's your moment.
You know, what's crazy is like I can't even play. It got so bad I can't even play. Like rappers hearing about it, but I can't even play songs for them no more. Like,
But they gonna try to buy them.
I be hearing stuff like I even heard certain lines that I said. I know you ain't thinking like this because I'm retarded. My mom,
You
like,
say some
all
different
the way
stuff.
left. So
You
it's
say
like
different.
I know you ain't saying this. What made you say this? I be like, I ain't heard you say nothing like this until you heard my songs.
Can I
Stop
can I
playing
say
your music.
Yeah,
for them
don't
people.
play it.
can I say one thing?
Yeah.
I heard the last 2 hits that you produced for Future, right?
Yeah.
And they both are possibly 2 of my favorite records
Yes.
right now. And I mean this. When I heard your album or the project, the body of work, I'm not going to say the album because I don't know what you picked yet. You just
Right.
played me a bunch of records. And I could honestly say you got an album full of favorite songs. And I'm not saying this to, y'all know I don't do no, I don't ride no airplane. If you rocking, you rocking. If you're not, you're not.
Visual.
I'm saying I keep it kosher. I keep it cool. I keep it cordial. But if I rock with it, I'm gonna just be all the way out. I sat there and I'm thinking to myself, like, oh shit. Somebody gonna have to change the formula up in Atlanta. Like, niggas can't just rap about anything no more. You really gotta have some substance because some of the stuff you saying, although it's a lot of music, where I hear you speaking of your love.
Right.
I hear a lot of that. And then some of the songs, it sound like you might have been even referencing somebody that you once dated. I'm not gonna put you out there
You
like
beating
that.
around the bush. Get to the good stuff.
Oh, who is
What's
you rapping
happening?
about on this album, boy? Because it sounds good. I'm not gonna lie. And I think the reason I really could connect even more because I knew you was coming from a real place
Yeah.
in these records.
Because, it's more like, I used to write poems all the time, like for myself, just venting to a paper. So it's like, now I'm just venting to, same way I was venting to the piano, now I'm just venting to the microphone, just about my feelings. So like, my songs are so personal and it's like, such and such might take it as a shot, but it's not even like a shot, it's just me just venting about how I feel about things that I know or things that happened in the past or things that I even found out,
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, I'm just venting.
I
That's
can't wait
all.
to hear this music.
I don't vent to nobody.
And
So I'm going to vent to the people who listen.
this is important to the youth and to young people who can't get their feelings out. This is to the youth and to young people who can't get their feelings out. What you said was very powerful. You said you would write poems to
Yeah.
vent. And that writing essentially led to you writing your raps. So that's very important. As young
It's
people,
a form of expression.
yes, young people who don't know that.
Don't
form of
spin the block to express yourself, bro.
Exactly. Could you get them the art form of writing a poem to get their things out so they don't spin the block?
Right. Facts.
That's what they do. You're right.
No, I'm saying that's facts.
It's fast. Oh,
Well, see, then
that's
he
what
asked you
did
if
tonight.
you could.
Oh,
Yeah, motivate the kids.
Oh, yeah. Like, man, you ain't got to, everybody not a shooter. Or, like, you ain't even got to keep rapping about that. Or, like, a lot of people rap about not even doing it. It's like, why are you trying to bring that up? Just say how you feel. If that's how you feel, you can say, I feel like doing this. But, like, every single song you do ain't got to be motivated about that. Like, your biggest motivation ain't got to be an op. Or even an imaginary op.
So let me ask you this, Jacob. Have you ever produced out a track or produced a track, got with an artist, you ain't got to name them, but you ain't like what the fuck they said on your song? Like,
Yeah.
you like, this shit whack as hell. Like, why you my beat?
Man, ain't gonna lie, it was an artist I used to like to work with. But it's like, it
Male or female?
was a female. But like, I write her songs that we did because, like, her voice was amazing, but the stuff she was talking about, I never liked it. So I used to switch it up. But, like, then you got, like, certain artists that I do work with still, like, I don't like what they say. But I know that's what they fans like.
Okay.
Wow.
So it's like, do we put out a song or do we not?
Yeah, because it's got to be hard for you because your beats are your babies. It's
Yeah.
like, I made this, and here you go. And
Right.
damn.
Yeah, because, like, you know, you can't just put out anything nowadays. That's why I got a lot of songs that I didn't clear just because I don't like.
So you got the veto power, is what you saying.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
it.
It sounds like the energy. It sounds like you trying to put out a different energy than rappers are putting out these days and change the narrative. Because I hear it in you. I hear it in you. And I love it because that's what we need in the industry. You know, people that can express their feelings, whatever your feelings is, instead of expressing them another way. So your words, they're big. And what you're saying is very powerful. And I commend you, young brother. Yeah.
Definitely.
Speaking of power, the power done changed. Power done changed. You got the power right now. What it cost to get a beat from Jacob?
I was wondering.
We asking.
I was wondering.
This is a question people want to know. What it cost to get a beat from ATL Jacob? We talking about Grammys.
About a Corvette. A nice Corvette.
What year got there?
No, yeah.
What year?
Not the
Well, yeah,
basic
The
one.
brand new.
The new. Okay, so we 24? Oh, we talking good 150.
I mean, meaning you gotta get your position. Like you gotta get on this calendar.
So about a 150, buck 50,
Like a good.
200, buck 50, 125.
We ain't at 200 yet.
He said a
but,
good one.
but approaching.
He said good.
Hey, it's
So y'all look, don't jumping in the man DM, bro. I got a quick little 10 for you. Don't do that.
Nah. Tell that ain't even bill money.
See?
Whoa.
See what I'm saying?
Things have changed since high school, y'all.
No, most definitely.
Nah, even like the watch, like just
Yeah.
what is it, 200? Like not a diamond in sight. So it's just like, you know, things have changed. I'm just not that producer you can't just throw some money at.
So what's the name of the album? We got a name for it yet?
There's no name. You know, I want to base it off of like, just like how the content that's on there. So it's like, it's a lot of stuff that's just getting switched up, but just know it's in the making. And it's going to be worth it by the time you hear it.
Speaking of switched up, I know a little Timber you used to deal with.
Y'all just dancing around. This
Y'all
shit. What
dated.
you got there?
Y'all dated for some time, and I can tell that y'all had a special bond, man. You and Cali. Let's go on and talk about it. You and Cali, man, because I really hated to see y'all not work. You know what I'm saying? Would y'all ever get back together?
Get back together? I personally wouldn't. But that's a great person. You know, cool.
Yep.
It's just that was just somebody I really wanted to see win, you know. And like with like their vision, that's why like I tried to like, you know, create a person that's likable to everybody, not just a person likable.
Well, if not dated, would you ever work with her again?
Yeah, probably in the future. If the budget can match.
You said she got elevated a little
I
bit.
saw what you did.
Yeah.
I saw what you did there. You're really clever.
But it's all love.
You're really clever. You're really clever. All right, let's talk about it, man. How many tracks can we expect on this new album? Do we get a sneak peek today?
That's what I'm wondering.
Man, just know
Do we get a preview of the music or no?
man, we gotta, you know, my first single, I'm gonna say with Future.
Uh-oh.
Man, that's my first single.
What's it called?
Millionaire. It's just the perfect song to drop after you just won a Grammy with your brother.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's big.
Yes.
That's big. That's really big because I saw what you did as a huge ass deal. You did like a not even gonna say a multi-million-dollar deal. You did a platform deal.
Yeah.
It's like, can you explain that to us? Because people saw it, but you can break it down for them.
It's like a, you know, like definitely a deal for me, and then a deal for artists and producers that I want to sign to push.
So if someone is looking, not just for production, they looking for a home,
Right.
ATL Jacob can create that shelter for them.
Yeah, Wicked Money Family.
Okay.
Be the shelter.
Shouts out to Wicked Money family. IG, what I do?
Hey,
My Brody. So how many songs? 10, 15, 20?
You know, I want to put a number on it because it's like a story that you got to tell. But just know it's going to have a perfect beginning and a great end.
Any more features on your new album?
Well, of course, we got Future.
Yeah.
You know, I got Big Sean on there. Great song. Yeah, I ain't expect that. I got,
Is that the one I heard?
yeah.
See, I don't want to. Man, that shit jamming, man. Let me just go on and put it out here, man.
You know
Friday on there.
The
What
women
album
doing
jamming?
things too. So any women features?
Women, we on. It depends, cause like the girls that I work with, like I got songs, but the songs be so hard they want to use them,
oh,
and I be like I want to use them,
Yeah.
but it's like we just gonna see.
but I'm the one with the Grammy. Let's talk Grammys. Let's talk about the whole experience with you going to the Grammys, the nominations. That's not something that everybody even experienced once in life. And we
Yeah.
You're experiencing it so early. Could you please tell us about your Grammy experience?
You know, that was my first time. It was like I've been nominated so many times, but that was like my first time actually going on it, cause like, you know, I won't. And I took my mom. You know, got to
Hey,
So
show your mama everything. You know, we came a long way, but it was definitely a great experience of just like notary, everybody recognizing like, okay, this is him. I am him. Like, what?
because when y'all received it, Future wasn't present, right?
What's crazy?
Did you get it? How did that go? I think, did you grab?
Yeah, I accepted it. You know, I called him right after I got off stage when I went to the back. I was like, we won. He like, I know. So yeah, definitely. Future, he wanted me to do that. Yeah, he wanted me to go on stage and accept it. He said I deserved it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
That's what leadership
Yeah.
look like. That's seriously. Because a lot of cats would have been trying to overshadow you in that moment.
Right.
He allowed you to have that.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So the new album, we still don't have a name for it.
Nah, no name yet.
Okay, in the works. But we looking for this new single, Millionaire. ATL Jacob featuring Future.
And Ski Master Slump God.
Hey, okay, yeah, shouts out to Slump. Hey, look, man. I want to say this before you go. I got 10 racks for a bowling chip.
Oh, you want to bowl?
Come on, quit playing, Jacob.
But
you know what
I
it
ain't
do.
gonna lie.
Come
You
on, Jacob. You know, come on, man.
Hey, pull up later.
IG, put it together, man. Tell him he know what's going on, man. I got the good bag, man.
We'll put together a Wicked Money family, young Jock.
Streets wanting to take over, because you know, I ain't like the way they did y'all when they tried to play you at the bowling alley. I ain't say no more, but I ain't been back up there since. How about that right there?
Me either.
But
They made it halfway right.
Yeah, they made it right, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to corporate.
corporate.
Right.
Hey,
oh yeah, I want to ask
sometimes
this.
you got to tap in.
Can I get
Above the small thinkers. And, you know what I mean?
Yep.
can I get your, if you could work with anybody, like your number one person that you would love to produce for?
I would love to produce for. Dang, I was gonna say Beyonce. I got one of those too. Now I want to. Dang, I just did one Burner Boy. I don't know, God.
You here?
That's it, good. And on that, we gotta
We
let
got
you ride.
God on the track.
We got God on the track.
Featuring God? How did he do that? He's been riding with me the whole time.
You better pop your shit, yeah.
I'm no color, man. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we got to take the time to say, make sure you be on the lookout for ATL Jacob. And I'm pretty sure he's got a whole bunch of tricks up his sleeve because his brother really be working. He ain't caught up in the whole hype of it, the propaganda of what he does, man. And I want to say I appreciate you, man. Keep getting that bag, man. Keep knocking these socks off. Be looking for the new single, Millionaire, featuring Future, Ski Man, Slump God. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all stick around for more, man. We might have to hit y'all with some of that exclusive shit. Keep it locked, Young Jock in the Streets morning. Take over.